Okay, so you want a big screen mid-range tablet that's gonna look great for watching movies, watching videos. In this video, we're gonna compare two tablets, the Galaxy Tab S7 FE and the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro. So which is better? Let's get started and find out. Now, probably the first thing you're going to look at is what is the cost of each tablet. The Tab P11 Pro is going to be about $500 to $600, but is on sale quite a bit here recently. Galaxy Tab S7 FE starts at $529, and it's going to go up to $670 depending on which model you get. Nice thing is you're going to get 128 gigabytes of storage on the P11 Pro, no matter which version you get. And some of the models actually have 6 gigabytes of RAM, and the Galaxy Tab S7 FE starts out at 64 gigabytes for the cheapest model and then goes up from there. Now when it comes to the screens on these two tablets, the Tab P11 Pro has an 11.5 inch 2560 by 1600 OLED display. Galaxy Tab has the same resolution screen, although you're going to get a 12.4 inch screen, and unfortunately that one's not going to be OLED or AMOLED. The screen does appear to be slightly brighter on the Tab P11 Pro, and personally I think the screens on these two tablets actually look really good. Sure, if you put them next to each other, I feel like the Tab P11 Pro does look a little bit better. If you're going to be watching a video or a movie on these two tablets, I gotta say they both look really good, and you're going to get good viewing angles on both of them. Weird thing is when turning the screen down on Samsung, it's actually darker than Lenovo, but yeah, you can't really go wrong with either of these when it comes to screen quality. I will mention though, if you want the tablet that's easier on the eyes, when it comes to reading books or reading any text really, it will look better on the Samsung tablet. Both tablets have speakers on each side, but Lenovo has 4 JBL speakers and Samsung has 2 AKG speakers, and both have Dolby Atmos. Here's a quick sound test just to give you an idea of what to expect. To me, I feel like Lenovo's a little bit louder and sounds a little bit better. When it comes to the batteries on these two tablets, the Tab S7 FE has a huge 10,090 mAh battery, and the Tab P11 Pro has an 8,600 mAh battery. So you would think it's a little one-sided, but in my battery drain test, the Tab P11 Pro actually lasted an hour longer at 7 hours, where the Galaxy Tab only lasted 6 hours. So if you want your tablet to last long enough to binge watch one more episode on Netflix or Disney Plus, you probably better go with Lenovo when it comes to battery life. Now you're going to get 20 watt fast charging with Lenovo and up to 45 watt fast charging with Samsung. So it's definitely nice to have on both tablets. Now when it comes to the cameras on these two tablets, the selfie camera is quite a bit better on the Samsung tablet, but the rear cameras are actually pretty decent on both. You get 1080p resolution for video on both tablets, but if you're going to want to use this tablet for Zoom meetings or video conferences, you're definitely going to want to go with Samsung. If you're just snapping some photos here and there, I feel like either tablet is fine. Here's a few samples of each just to give you an idea of what to expect. Now when it comes to the software, I feel like this is going to be personal preference. Unfortunately, the Tab P11 Pro is still on Android 10, while the Galaxy Tab is on Android 11. I'm sure the Tab P11 Pro will get that Android 11 update in the near future, but Samsung will more than likely get more software updates according to their previous track record. Nice thing is, with both tablets, you're going to get DeX on Samsung, productivity mode on Lenovo, and once you connect a keyboard and mouse, both tablets are going to feel like they're that much closer to being an actual laptop. One thing I will mention is, for some reason, the auto rotate seems a little too sensitive for my liking on Lenovo, but obviously you can just turn that feature off. There are small things that I do like better on the P11 Pro, like how the screen brightness and volume are extra large. Even the keyboard seems a little bit larger on Lenovo, and it makes it easier to type on, but overall Samsung software just feels like it's a little more polished than Lenovo. You're going to notice Geekbench scores are pretty similar with these two. You've got a Snapdragon 730G processor in Lenovo and a Snapdragon 750G processor on my version of the Galaxy Tab S7 FE. Gaming on both are pretty respectable as well. Slightly faster loading times on the Tab S7 FE, but again, you won't see much of a difference in gaming on these two. You get HD graphics with high frame rates on games like PUBG Mobile. Pretty decent gameplay on Asphalt 9 as well. I feel like these are pretty much what you would expect for a mid-range tablet. Now there are a couple other things to consider. One, you get the S Pen included with the Galaxy Tab, where you don't get that with the Tab P11 Pro. Nice thing is there's an official keyboard for both tablets, and then of course several third-party keyboards on Amazon. You also get several color options with the Samsung tablet, where with Lenovo you only get one. Unfortunately, you don't get a headphone jack on either tablet, but I feel like Bluetooth headphones are getting better and better each year. So at least you've got that, but still, sometimes it's just nice to have a headphone jack. But hopefully this video gave you a little bit closer look at these two tablets. Now the question is, which comparison I should do next? So many options, so little time. Something tells me at this rate, I may have to free up some time in the very near future. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.